DBVB, what is the DB? Yes, Tanishka. No, tomorrow I'll make you all solve previous year question paper. First, let me complete the graph. Can you all see the screen, all of you? Okay, so which question you all solve? 14th one or 13th? 0 to 10, continuous, 10 to 20, 5, 15, 20, 28, 20 and 12. 5, 15, 20. Whose graph is this? 5, 15, 20, 28, 20. Lemula, your graph? What you want to check? What you want me to check this in this lemula? Huh? What should I check in this? What is there in this graph to check? Okay, this is histogram. Which topic is this? Mode, right? Where is that mode? Why didn't you connect the graph? No, the main part is itself is mode. There's no first last. Which chapter are you? Is this the same question you have done? 0 to 10, 10 to 20. What they have told there? Something you said, and if you're ask me to check what you want me to check. Look here, what is given? Draw histogram for the following data. Then after that, and find the mode. You want me to mark mode there? Will I find and send? You have to do it and send it. What is given? Take 2 centimeters is equals to 10 marks. Where is marks? Where did you mark marks? That is or y. Marks is x-axis. 2 centimeters is nothing but one box, right? Respond. One box is 10 centimeters. That is correct. 10, 20 is correct. 30, 40. Where is this lines are missing? 10 to 20. Where is the calculation part for 10 to 20? It's not clear, Lemula. 10 to 20. I don't know where your lines are. And 1 minute, 1 minute. 2 centimeter. What else is given? 2 centimeter is equals to how many students? How many students? Respond. 10 students. Each box, how many students you have to take? 2 centimeter is one box. Each box, how many students you have to take? 10, 20, 30, right? You have taken wrong value. Then how will you get the graph right? What have you taken? Instead of 10, 20, what have you taken? Respond. What is this? Is it correct? Respond, Lemula. Instead of 10, 20, you have taken 5, 10, 15. So you think your graph is right? Graph is wrong. See, this is how it should be. Can you see the graph? 10, 20, 30 correct. Whose graph is? Tanishka's, right? Yeah, this is correct. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 10, 20. Okay, 0 to 10. 5, 15, 20, 28. 5, 15, 20, 28, 20. Next we have 12. 12 is also fine. Okay, 2x. What's the answer, Tanishka? Is it 35? Textbook. Text. Your answer is 35. Textbook. So is it 35? Confirm. Correct. You tell me, Naomi. Tell me which chapter is this? What graph? Explain. What is all this construction? We started any new chapter. What is this? 4, 8, 12. Tell me what is that 4, 8, 12? Why have we taken 4, 8, 12? Any reason? 4, 8, 12, 16. What nearest table? What they have given here? 2 centimeter is 10 marks. 2 centimeter is nothing but one box, students. Instead of one box, they have given 2 centimeter. Both it should be 10. What is this? U and Lemula. See, answer is fine, almost 35, but this X, they won't give marks. Okay, 0. Naomi and Lemula, the answers are wrong, students. You all understood how to solve? What about the, Tanishka and Adia, Mariana? Where is the question? Adia, you didn't solve? I told you to send, right? You solved and who checked it? You sent it, let me check. Then what did I tell students? At least one graph, if you'll get it right, that is enough. Yeah, it means I've understood. They have given the values there. Lemula and Naomi, they've given the values. Didn't I tell you all? Even you have done the same mistake. Why have you taken 2, 4, 6, 8, Adya? Which question is this? Which question did you solve? Why will I ask that question? Hmm. I'd given one question for homework, right? You haven't done that. You have sent the classwork. Okay, this is correct. 500 and this is correct, Adya. This is what we did, right? It's fine. Asking about the one which I sent it. Okay, look here, students. Let me share Tanishka's answer and I'll teach. The scale is important. If you're taking your own scale, then what is the point of they're giving the question? You can take your own question and solve. Why you are so careless? See, Tanishka, in the recording, didn't I mention about the scale? How come just Tanishka? That too, she attended recorded class. Live class also, she didn't attend. What about others? You are attending live class, students. I don't know what you are listening, what you'll do. Look at the screen, all of you. Let me know. You can send it later. What have you sent? 10, 20, 30, 29. Okay, let me. But the graph is inverted. 5 is correct. And okay. Fine, Lamila, correct. Which graph is this, Tanishka? Is it 2 centimeter graph? All of you look at the graph, students. I'll share this later. This is how we're supposed to do. See, it's very easy. All of you can do this. All of you can do it. Everything is fine. Only except this one, scale. That's the reason I'd given easy question. The 14th one scale was different. I made you all do it. The 15th one. 14th is very easy. What is the scale you have to take? Read here, Adya. Adya and Mariana, 2 centimeters equals to how many marks? Quick, quick, student. 10 marks. Where do you mark? Where do you plot this mark? X-axis or y? No, no, no. First one is always in the x-axis. X-axis is nothing but which one is 0 to 10? Can you see 0 to 10, Aditya? 10 to 20? Is it continuous or discontinuous? Continuous. This is known as upper lower limit and the other one is upper limit, right? Whichever has lower limit, upper limit, that value should be the y-axis. If I teach her like that, you get confused. That's the reason I told. Any question, take the first part. Take the x. An x-axis will definitely have upper limit, lower limit. Doesn't have. Teach you. Do one question. Now, one more time. Okay. Now, mute the call. Nancy and Adi, mute the call. Yeah, look at 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and for reference, just one. 70 is enough. Next. What about along another axis? 2 centimeter is equals to how many students? 2 centimeter is 10 students. 2 centimeter. Tanishka, even you have made a mistake. 2 centimeters. Which this is 2 graph, right? The answers are not given in textbook behind. Only the answer is given. Okay. Just a bunch. Me, your graph sheets. I don't know which graph you are using. 2 centimeter. The one with the big box one. Okay, do you have a scale with your student? Tanishka, just measure this in centimeter in scale. Ruler. Ruler. Okay. So according to ruler, you'll have to take to 2 centimeter is 10. Then even here you're supposed to take 10, 20, 60. See, for both they've given 2 centimeters, right? 2 centimeter is 10. So here you have taken how many boxes? You have taken 10, Tanishka. Y axis. Is it one box? How come one box? Is this entire thing you think it is one box? Okay, I think because of then it is correct. I think I've enlarged it, not able to get it right. Okay, fine. I've zoomed in. Is this only the half graph you have sent? It's not the full graph sheet, right? Okay, that's correct. It is correct. In scale, what is it? What's the value? Is it 2 centimeter? Fine, correct, Tanishka, correct. Here I have enlarged. I thought this is the full graph sheet, students. Okay, look here. This is right. Can you see each box here? This is one box. For one last time, I'll teach all students. Don't forget this concept. All of you concentrate here. All of you have the same graph, right? Look at this. This is one box. If this is 0, this is 0 to 10. Do you have scale with your ruler? Can you keep a ruler like this in this direction and check the distance? Is it 2 centimeter in your graph sheet? Quick, be quick. All of you, be quick. Keep your ruler and check, students. Simple concept, logic. You should understand the logic why they've given 2 centimeter. See, in scale, you'll get 1 centimeter, 2, 3, 4. Your scale is up to 15, I think, 15 centimeters. All of you will keep the graph. Is each box 2 centimeter? Is it correct? Check, be quick, students. Check, don't get confused. 2 centimeters. Huh. So instead of teaching all this thing, those are silly things. What did I tell you? If 2 centimeter is given, how many box? 2 centimeter meaning is one box, like this. So if this is 0, on x-axis 10, that is the meaning. On y-axis 10, that is what they have given. 2 centimeter 10, 2 centimeter 10. Fine. Look at, tell me the value for 15th question, students. Tell me for 15th one. Let me take only one box and show you the calculation. We'll take this box. Tell me the calculation. Histogram. What is given? 2 centimeter is equals to what? 100 along one axis. Where is 100 given? Where is the value 100 given? Is it in income or workers? 100, 200, 300. Where is that calculation part? Income. So 0 and the other one should be 100. But what is the value starting here? Is it starting from 0 or 200? What is it starting? It's starting at 200. It is written as 200. So you're supposed to take 0, 200, 300. That's the meaning. 0, 200. Look here. Next box, 300. Which means each 2 centimeter is equals to 300. The next box here you should write 400. This is x-axis. What about y-axis, students? 2 centimeter is how many workers? One box, how many workers you have to take? 2 workers, right? 0, 2. Then in the next box, this will be 4, 6. That is what Adi had done and said. Is this clear? All of you understood? So we have to take, not take random values, don't take tables. You shouldn't do all those things. They will definitely give you graph or value, students. This is a 2 centimeter graph paper which you're using, which means each box is 2 centimeter. Try to understand the concept. Each box is 2 centimeter. That's it. So 0, 10, 20. Correct. 10. Naomi, concentrate here. Naomi, you could have done it later. 30, 40. Where is 5? 0 to 10. Okay, each box has how many lines, students? Tell me the calculation. Each box has how many lines? 10 lines. I'm talking about y-axis now. 10 lines. And what is the value from one box to another box? 10 students, right? So one line is equals to how many students? By this 10. One line is one student. So if you want to mark 5 student, how many lines? 0 to 10. There's a middle line 5, right? That's it. Next. 15 here. 20. Then we have 28. 28 is 2 lines below 30. That's the concept. 2 lines below 30. Fine. Next, we have 20, 20 is correct. Again, 12. 12 is 2 lines above. This is the answer. Once you complete, this is histogram. Histogram, you'll just get, if this is 3 marks question, you'll just get 2 marks. Another 1 mark is for your mode concept. What is mode, students? What did I tell you all? What's the meaning of mode? Tell me, what's the value of meaning of mode? More number of times something is present, right? Frequency is more. Look at the number of students. For which one more number of students? 28, 28, right? That is 30, 40. You can check like that. Or which rectangle looks bigger here? Which rectangle is bigger? 30 to 40. That's it. I taught you that way. Even this way, you all can figure out. Best is to see which triangle is greater. All the bars look. All the bars are in the shape of rectangle, not triangle. Rectangle. So this seemed to be bigger. Look at this. This. So what you do is that take the extreme coordinate. You need X diagram. Remember X alphabet. Any question in mode, draw the histogram. You need X here. Look here from this point to this point. Use a scale. This point to this point, and you have a common point from there. Draw dotted line. Tanishka, you are supposed to write the value here, 35, and circle it. Is it clear? Even if scale is given, we have to write the scale once again, students. What is given? X-axis, 1 unit. Or you can write the same. Exact 2 centimeters. Tell me, students. Exact is 2 centimeters. 10 students. Y axis 2 centimeters is equal to 10 marks. It is wrong, Tanishka. Why have you written number of students here? Which is first, students or marks? Hmm? This is not marks. How many times to tell you all students? Number the first one, marks is always down. Students are always in the y-axis. It's very simple. Okay, it is very simple. Number of students, number of workers, all that should be in the y-axis. The continuous value should be in the x-axis. Marks, salary. Okay, mostly you'll get these type of questions. Marks and salary. Can you see this? 15. In the 15th question, what is given students? Income and number of workers. 14th question, marks and students. 13th question, what is given? Wages and number of people. Most of the time they repeat the questions. All of you understood how to solve? Is it clear? Enough students. Enough. And was this graph continuous or discontinuous? Continuous. Other questions just ignore. There are a lot of repeated questions. Not repeated. Same type. No need to waste time. We'll do one discontinuous question. And now I'll tell you all the logic. Tomorrow or today you can solve a graph. See, 12th question, if you want, you can try same continuous. The only thing is value students. X-axis, what will you take? Look at this and tell me x-axis. What will you take? 0. You should start from 3000. Next one, 4, 5, right? And what about y-axis students? What is the lowest value we have in y-axis? All of you will respond. Unmute the call and respond. Look at the 12th question. Any scale given? Have they given us any scale? No. What is the lowest value we have in y-axis? 2. Highest, highest, highest is 18. Now you all can take 2 times table. Can I take 2 times table? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Understood all of you? Is it clear? Now I can take 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You can take 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. The reason is, where does 7 lie, students? Where does 7 lie? In between? In between 6 and 8, can you see a middle line in between 6 and 8? Respond all of you all. In between 6 and 8, that is 7. Right? And what are the tables I told you all? You can take 10 times table, 2 times table and 5 times table. Okay, 20 is also fine. Take even numbers. Even numbers, the graph will be correct. Okay, you don't take odd numbers. Don't take 30 times table. And if you have the value 3 times table, you can take 3. Only if frequency value is 3 given in the question. Next one. Even 13 is the same. 13 one also same. Scale is not given. Take the value according to y-axis. Draw the scale and take according to y. 11th question. Continuous or discontinuous students? Be quick all of you. Is it continuous or discontinuous? Only that question I'll solve. Everything, even you all can ignore. Previous 3 questions we have solved. 2023, 22 I gave you all. 20 I showed you all what to do. If you want, you try 20 and 18. Enough. One discontinuous. Discontinuous is very rare. Is any date mentioned here? In the 11th question, any date mentioned? No. Which means they haven't given both. Not even one single year they've given discontinuous. But that is fine. If you get to know, it is good. Look here. Whenever they give discontinuous value, students, 40, 44, 47, just minus. From 44 minus 0.5, what do you get? 43.5. From for 47 add 0.5, what you'll get, students? 47.5. Can you see that is what they've written? Int. They've given the table. All of you will respond. Yes. So what should I take here? I should start from 43 point. Tell me. 43.7 point. Okay. 47.5. Now, instead of checking this value, what is the difference between 47 and 43? 47 minus 44. Sorry, 47, 44, 3. 3. Are there 47 minus 44? 3. Which means 30, that 43 minus 4, students. Now look at this. 47.5 minus 43.5. What is the difference? Tell me. So each centimeter, what's the difference? Each box 4 centimeters. Understood? It is not 3, students, it is 4. Okay. So even here the distance also matters. Each box is 4 centimeter. I'll tell you why that is important. 4. First, let us plot. All of you will plot this one graph. Be quick, students. 47.5. Next we have 51.5, 55.5, 59.5, 63.5, 67.5. Now tell me x-axis. Oh, sorry, y-axis. Weight in kg. Next, tell me y-axis, students. Frequency. What is the lowest number? Lowest number to highest number? 37. Is it possible to take 2 times table and solve? No, 2 times. You can't. If I take 5 times table, what do you get? 5, 10, 15, 20, yeah, 35, correct. You can take 5 times table. Even 4 times is also fine. 4 times table is also fine. Let us take 5 times table. Take 5, all of you. See, if you are interacting, you are able to understand. If it is wrong, I can rectify. If you are silent, it's of no use. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Highest value is 35. 40. I take up to 40. 25, 35, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. We'll solve and check the answer. Completed. Next, from 0 to 45, what's the answer, students? 20. Tell me, you all will understand now what is the purpose of the scale. From 0 to 43.5, nothing is given, right? From 43.5 to 47.5, what is the first value? See, 23. Look at this. Don't start from 0 to 43 and write it like this. Is it correct, student? Is this correct? Respond. You shouldn't take from 0. From where you have to start, what's the value given in exact? 43.5 to 47.5. Look here, 43 to 47. Now you all have to answer. This is the most important point. 23 is given. After 20, how many lines should I take? Tell me. All of you will respond, students. Unmute and respond. After 20, how many lines should I take? 3 lines. So that will give what? 23. Okay. After 20, if I take 5 lines, that should give what? 25. But why have we written 25 here? Wrong, right? So if you don't know the logic, this is how you all will mark. You will mark 25. Obviously, your answer will go wrong. Are you able to understand, all of you all? Have time to explain? If I'll take 3 lines, 23. Okay, fine. If I want 25, if you take 20 plus 5 lines, 25 should be 25 should be somewhere here. Another one. 25 is wrong. That is wrong. Now I'll teach you the conversion part. What I taught yesterday, day before yesterday, I don't know how many of you all were concentrating. Look here, conversion part. Y-axis, just ignore student. X-axis, just ignore. Look at Y-axis. Each box. How many? What's the value difference between each box? 0 to 5, 5 to 10, 5. How many lines are there in each box? 10 lines is equal to 5. Any value given here, students or anything like that? So let us take it as units. If 10 lines is 5 units, how much is one line value? Not 2. Divide this 1 by 2, 0.5. Use shifting method. I don't need fraction. I need this. One line is equal to 0.5. Is this clear? 0.5. Now we need this calculation, students. One line is 0.5. Let me write here. One line. Don't write this, just for reference. One line is equals to 0.5. Remember this. Now we need to plot 23. So 20 plus, take this 3, divided by 0.5. If this is decimal, how do you solve this question? If you remove the decimal, you get 5 divided by, respond all of you all, 5 divided by 10. That 10 will go to the numerator like this. So what's the value? 3 into 10 divided by 5. 5 ones are 5 2, 6. Right? So after 20, you're not supposed to plot 3 lines. After 20, how many lines? 6 lines. After 20, it should be 6 lines. Is this clear, all of you all? See, I'll teach all once again. After 20 students, don't take 3 lines. That is wrong. 3 divided by each line is 0.5. Divide it. So when you divide this, I showed you all the calculation. We got 6. It is 20 plus 6 lines. Now let us plot. All of you will start calculating. Right, do it. All of you understood why 20 plus 6? After 20, how many lines should I take, students? How many small lines? 6 small lines. Tell me the next calculation. What is given? 25. 25 is fine. 25 just plot it. Is it clear? Next one, 37. To what? Up to where the tables are available? In the y-axis. Ah, no, 37. Close to 37, what value is given? 35 is given. So 35 plus what will give 35 plus? This 2 you have to divide by what? 0.5. So 35, up to 35 all mark plus, how do you calculate this? 2 divided by 5 into 10. 5 ones are 5 twos are. How many lines? 2 lines or 4 lines? After 35, 2 lines extra or 4 lines student? 4 lines. So this calculation is not required. Calculation is required. Try to understand the calculation, solve it. Okay. So 35 plus not 2 students, 35 plus 4 lines. All of you will mark 35 plus 4. Mark up to 35. After 35, count 4 lines. Yeah, tell me the next calculation for 18. 18 is close to which number, students? 18 is close to which one? 15? 15, not 20. Take lower value, lower value. 15 plus 0.5, you can write it as 5 into 10. So is it 15 plus 3 lines or 15 plus 6 lines? 15 plus 6. So when I'm teaching, concentrate. All the graphs, this is how you have to calculate, students. 20, 15 plus 6 lines. It give you 18. 7 lines. Very good. 5 plus 4 gives 7. If you don't calculate, you will take 2. That is wrong. 5 plus 4 gives 7. Next, 2 lines. So if it is 2, just double it, students. How many lines? Double it. 4 lines. That is 2. Now look here. After this, you'll know what to do for mode. From the extreme right, X diagram. From this extreme right, another X. I'm getting somewhere around 4 lines, students. 4 lines. Third line. Okay, I'll tell you how to calculate. All of you complete this. Be quick. Each one I told you even in the morning class. You won't get exactly same students. It will differ. Third, 3 lines, 4. What about others? What did you all get? After 51.4, how many lines, students? Okay, 4 lines. Adya got 4, Lemula 3, others 4, Naomi, Tanishka 4. Hmm. So 4. After 51.4, how many lines you all got, students? Tell me. 51.4 plus 4 lines. 51.4 plus 4 is the answer 55.5. This is what you would have written. Is it correct? Respond all of you all. Does it make sense? Because 55 is the last line, right? 55. So how will you calculate the value? Who can answer? This is wrong. It's not 55.5. How many lines I told you all, students? After 51.4, each one have got how many lines? 4 lines? 3 or 4? Okay, 4. Now I'll teach you all the calculation part in y-axis. Let us calculate for y-axis. Concentrate here. What is the difference between each box? Take the upper limit, 47.5 minus 43.5. What is the difference? Be quick, students. 4. Okay, 4 units. How many lines are there? In each box, how many lines? 10 lines is equal to how many units? Or how many kgs? Instead of units, how many kgs? Then 1 line is equals to 4. Tell me. No, no, I need decimal. Use shifting method. 1 line is equals to? Be quick, students. Is it 0.4? 1 line is 0.4. How many lines did you all get? 4 lines. If 1 line is 0. Look here. 1 line is equals to how much? 1 line is 0.4. In place of 1 line, how many lines do we need? How many lines you all got? Respond all of you. How many lines you all got? 4. How do you make this 1 into 4? With what I have to multiply? 4. Multiply 4 both the sides. Unitary method. You did this in 7th or 8th. Unitary method. Multiply 4. So 4 lines is equals to 4 into this is 1 point. Multiply 4 into 0.4. So 4 lines is what in kgs? 4 lines is 1 point. Respond. 1.6 kgs, right? 1.6 kg. Now you're not supposed to add 51.5, students. You're supposed to add 51.5. I mean not 51.5 plus 4. You should add 51.5 plus 1.6. Once again. Okay. What's the value you got, Adya? Tell me the value. How many lines? 4 lines. Each line. So is it fine if I write? See, after 51.5, how many lines? No, no, after 51.5, how many lines you got? See, till here it is, what's the value? 51.5, right? This point it is 51. After that, how many lines you got? 4. Is it correct if I add 51.5 plus 4? What are we getting if you add 51.5 plus 4? But that value is the next part, right? It's in the next end of the each box. So 54.55.4 is wrong. Up to 51.4 you will keep. Next I teach you the calculation. How many lines are there in each box or here? 10 lines is equals to how many kgs? What is the difference between 51? Let me take 51.5 minus 55.5. How many kgs? Each box how many kgs? Subtract it. 55.5 minus 51.5 is 4. So each box in terms of kg it is 4, right? It is 4. In terms of lines, how many lines? 10 lines. Now, how much is each line value? One line is equals to 4 divided by 10. Sir, if you use shifting method, yeah, one line is equals to 0.4. What? How many lines you got? One line or three lines? Four lines. So how do you make this one line into 4? Same thing, you multiply the other side. 4 lines is equal to how many kgs? 0.4 into multiply. 4 is 1.6. So what is that 4 lines value? Instead of marking 4 lines, what you have to mark? What value you have to write? 1.6, right? It is not. Look at this. This is the most. It is not 51.5 plus 4. This is wrong. It is 51.5 plus, what is that 4 lines value? 1.6. So what's the answer? 3.16. All of you understood the calculation? Is it clear? Response students: Maria, Ishka, Lemuel, Kanishka, Naomi, Lemuel. The answer, what's the answer in textbook? It can be plus minus 3 or mute the call. What's the answer in textbook? 53. Can someone check the answer, students? What is it? 53. Fine. We got 53.1 kg. Okay. It is just 0.1. You'll get full marks. Understood? Okay. If you don't write this calculation, students, what others would have done? Blindly would have written 51 plus 4, 55.5, which is close to 53. In textbook, it is 53. Which value is close to 53? Tell me, 55.5 or 53.1? Which is close? Hmm? Let me know, if you were a teacher, for which one will you give marks? For 53.1 or 55.5? Or just because 55 is more, you'll give marks for this? No. So you should think, students, you should think and do it, okay? Not blindly, right. 55.5 is wrong because 55.5 is there in the next box, which means that is not the value. We should get somewhere in between that. 53.1 is the answer. Okay, so don't try to memorize. Even now, you all might have doubts, confusion, whether to divide, multiply. So that comes through practice. You should practice at least 5, 10 questions, such questions. Okay, hereafter I'll give such question. The more you practice, you get it wrong, no problem. You get the answers wrong, no problem. I'll teach that calculation part. Okay. Now, one more thing, students. In spite of doing so much, still, if your answer is 53.5, you write 53.5. No problem. If it is 4 marks question, you'll get 3 marks. Is it clear? All of you understood what I told? If it is 4 marks question, you'll get 3 marks. It is not that they'll give 0 marks for the graph. No. Only your mode answer is wrong. That's it. Your mode is wrong. They might reduce 1 mark for that. They'll give 3 marks. But what I'm trying to say is this 1 mark is so important. Each MCQ is how many marks? Each MCQ is 1 mark. Each MCQ, out of they give, right? You have to spend at least 2 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes, right? So instead of losing marks here, instead of losing, try to score in this student. MCQ you can't predict. Okay, MCQ, as a teacher I can solve everything because I know each and every topic. As a student, maximum 10 questions is great. 10 to 15. Out of 10 to 15, 10 whatever we have studied, definitely you will know 10 questions. If the paper is very tough, everyone will get stuck with those 5 questions MCQ. Okay, this is maximum. But when I saw previous question, previous 2 or 3 years paper, at least 12 to 13 MCQs, you can easily solve it. So instead of losing marks here, try to gain all these marks. Don't think, okay, 1 mark for calculation, let me ignore this. Never do that mistake. Try to score full marks here. You lose in MCQ, that is not a problem. But this 3 marks, 4 marks question, don't try to lose marks. Try to do it completely. Get full marks in that. Shall we do the next one? All of you understood mode? Graph is done. Response, students. Is it done? Okay. Now, in the 6th question, look at the 5th and 6th question. What is given? Single digits are given. What do you call that single digits, Adya? Class marks or class interval? Yeah, it is marks. Interval is not given, right? Interval meaning from one point to another. Look at the 7th question, students. 200 and 220. 1 point is 200, lower limit. 220 is the upper limit, right? This is known as interval. Okay, interval, class marks. Now, this is the most important part. Another 10 minutes, I'll make you all revise this and tomorrow we'll continue. You should understand what are the concept requires interval, what are the concept requires class marks. Fine. So for graph, what is given here? 6th question. When it comes to graph, remember all of you all, you don't take class in marks, students. With class marks, it is not possible. With class marks, it is not possible. We always take class interval in the x-axis. Y-axis, class marks is fine. But in x-axis, whenever you're going to plot a graph in x-axis, you should have class interval. Look at the 6th question. In x-axis, do we have class interval or class marks? If one value is given, we call it as mark. But do we need graph here? Have they asked us to find graph? No, graph is not required. Which means, what are the different types of graph we have, students? Different. What are those? Correct. Histogram? Ogive, that's it. Only 3 types of graph. Histogram, frequency polygon, ogive graph. Is any of the word mentioned here? Any of the words mentioned? Respond. 6th question. Any of the words mentioned? No, which means graph is not required. Okay, graph is not required. We use the normal calculation. Okay, how do you use normal calculation and solve this? Just take this. Marks is 1, 2, 3, 4. Arrange in ascending order. Response, students. Arrange in ascending 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, for median, what do we require? Frequency or cumulative frequency for median? Cumulative frequency. And why cumulative frequency? How will you all remember, students? Okay, median. How will you all remember that you need cumulative frequency? Can anyone answer? Respond. Think and respond. How will you all remember that for median we need cumulative frequency? Very basic thing, very basic question I'm asking you all. Why do we need cumulative frequency? Why can't we solve with frequency? Very silly question, silly answer. If I tell, they all will think, look here. What is the formula for median? What are the two formulas? N plus 1 divided by 2 for even. N by 2 plus 1 term, right? Term. Here, what is the value of n? N is the this is how you have to take this n students. For only this n purpose, you have to calculate cumulative frequency. Now you will remember for median what is required. You obviously need n value. For that n, what is required? You need cumulative frequency. Understood all of y'all? Is it clear? Now the same question, students. Same question. What is mode? Tell me mode, all of y'all. What's the meaning of mode? Respond. What is mode? Not repeated. More times, right? Correct. Highest times. Value is repeated is fine. Highest times. Look at this question. Y-axis. Which one is repeated more? No, no, not like that, Naomi. Not 3. Okay, if I take 3, highest value. Which is highest value? 10. So what's the answer for mode? 6. Median. We need to calculate, right? Okay. Adya, morning you told me median. You misunderstood 1, 3, 10, 6. That's when is it 10? No, no, morning this is how you told, right? This is wrong. Now you understood the reason. Up to find cumulative frequency. Once today and tomorrow, even tomorrow, I'll just tell you all the difference. If not, definitely you'll get confused. Histogram, frequency distribution, Ojai graph, mean, median, mode, and for median you have two formulas. Mode, then you'll have upper quartile, lower quartile. Very simple concept, but most confusing part. Is this statistic is the most confusing part. Once you understand the logic, these are the easiest chapters you can solve. Within 2-3 minutes, you can complete one question. Next, the values are 1, 2, 3, 3, 6, 10, 5, 4. Last question, 3 and 3. What are the two things we need to find here, students? Median and respond. Median and mode. Graph is not given, so we don't need class interval. Class marks. Class interval. Class marks is enough. They've just asked us to find median and mode. Along with this, we'll also find mean. What is mean formula? We have three types. In that, which is the easiest type? Summation of divided by. Okay. So for mean, what is xi? First value. Fi is the second value. From this, do we require cumulative frequency for mean? Is cumulative frequency required? No. Yes, tell me, Naomi. First one, for step deviation, cumulative frequency? No. I don't know what you'll do next, Naomi. 11th, 12th, or if you take engineering degree. If I think about you, Lemuel, Mariana, the way you'll understand and do Joanna, there I'm explaining each and everything. In college, it will be totally different. They won't do like this, students. They'll just randomly write. In college, it is worse than your school. You'll experience next year. Okay, college is worse than school. Okay. What are the two things required? Xi, Fi, right? What's the third table we need? Xi into Fi. Be quick. It is 6:35. Another 5 minutes will end the class. How do you solve this? 1 ones are? 2 twos are? Hmm. Is it clear? Then what do we do? Summation of Fi. You need to add all this Fi, right? And you need to add Fi Xi. For this, cumulative frequency is not required. And one more thing, Do you think class interval is required here? Class interval? Class interval is what is class interval? You'll have upper limit and lower limit. Is class interval required here? Or what is this? This is class marks, right? If it is single value, it is class marks, students. Remember, this is class marks. So class interval is not required. We are not going to plot graph here, which means it is a simple mean question, simple mean. If they ask us to plot graph, remember mean formula we studied after plotting graph. From how do you find not mean, students, median? That is median concept. I'll explain tomorrow. All of you understood mean, how to calculate mean for the same question? Add and subtract, divide, you'll get the answer. Shall we try median and end the class? Yes, Adya, you answer. Adya, what is median formula? First, we need to find the value of n. For that, you need cumulative frequency. Yes. Quickly tell me first what remains as it is. Second plus 1, 3 plus 3, 9. Next. Oh, sorry. 3 plus 3, 3 plus 3 is next. Oh, no, 1 minute, 1 minute. 1 remains as it is. 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 6. Plus 3, 9, 9 plus 6, 15 plus 5, 30, sorry, 34, 37. Next. This last value, what you have to take? N is odd or even? Even. For even, what's the formula? N divided by 2 term. Here, yeah, term plus n divided by 2 plus 1 into 10 divided by 2, 40 divided by 2, 20 term. 20 term plus, if this is 20, the next one will be 22. So it is not 20 plus 20, Nadia. Back to the question. Where does 20 lie? In between? Take the highest value, 25. But 25, what's the answer? Next. Given 21, what you have to take? Just 25's value. 6 plus 6 is 12. 2 ones are 2 6. What's the answer? 6. 6 what? 6 students. Can you check the answer? Median is equals to 6 students. And mode, what is mode, students? Mode is how many students for mode? Mode is also 6, right? Is the answer correct? Can someone check the sixth one, students? Yes, respond all of you all. Starting here, Tanishka, Marian answering. In between, after this one. 6. Lemula, Mariana, Adya. What's the answer? 6. Tanishka, why are you not responding? Is it 6? Fine. For both it's 6, right? For both 6 students. Okay, coincidence. Sixth question. For both it is 6. All of you understood? So mean they didn't ask. If they ask mean, calculate it. Calculate mean. They won't. That would be too lengthy, students. They will not ask this. And one more thing, this question is not given in. Yeah, it was given previous year, 2019. So remember this type of combination. They'll ask you mean, mode, because mean is also lengthy. Mode is simple. This combination, or they'll ask you median, mode. Fine. 3 marks question. In this 3 marks, to find mean and median, it is lengthy. If you find these two, you'll get 2 marks. For mode, you'll get 1 mark. And if you write the direct answer, they'll give you 0 students. You're not supposed to write direct answer. What you have to write here? Which one has highest number? Number of students. 10 is highest, right? So you should write the statement. Let me tell you on the statement. In worked out example. And once again, look here, just go through this worked out example. You have 2 questions. Go through that. Let me show how to write. Can you see here what is given? Since the frequency of 6 is maximum, look at the frequency which is maximum here, students. What is the highest value? 9, which means 6. Since the frequency of 6 is maximum, mode is 6. Or you can write, since maximum student, you can write in your own words. Since maximum student is 9, therefore maximum student, no, since maximum frequency students, not students, since maximum frequency. Make a note of this statement. You write direct answer, they won't give marks. I'm just restating this students. I'm just restating this. Since maximum frequency is 9, therefore mode is 6. Since maximum frequency is 9, mode is 6. Okay, so statistics is completed. Tomorrow, from the beginning, once again I'll make you all revise statistics, mean, median, mode, histogram, graphical representation, OGF graph, all these things. Fine. So what time you'll have to log in tomorrow? Tomorrow 4:30, is 4:30 fine?